So today is the day that we're gonna figure out if the coil pack was the issue. I'm like 100% sure it's the issue. But if it's not, I'll be surprised. Anyway, we finally got them in. Let me go get it right here. So I did end up getting the OEM version of the coil pack. They don't stock these here, so you have to order them and they have to get shipped in. But you can get the aftermarket ones. I never had it on this car, but the 350Z that we did have, I ended up putting the cheap coil packs in there, like in 2018 or something, and they're still running strong. So if you can only afford the aftermarket ones, the non-branded ones, they should be okay. They might not last as long, but I've had good experience with them. But just because this is a Skyline, I opted out for the OEM ones. I will go ahead and upgrade to R35 coils later on, like I said, when I go for power and stuff like that. But in the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and swap out the dead ones. So let's cross our fingers. Hopefully that's the issue. I'm gonna put it in right now. Everything's apart already. Let's get some light on here. There we go. So everything is apart already. I already put the other ones in there, and this is the last one right here. So let's go ahead and take this out the box and just throw it right in there. Like I said earlier, guys, this car already has aftermarket coil packs in there, and I'm not going to touch those because they are working. But I'm going to put an OEM one in here. So let's go for it. See if we can do this one-handed. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's cross our fingers, guys. All right, so I haven't touched anything since the last time because I was waiting on the coil packs. So if all is well, this should start up right now and not misfire. Let me just double check that they're all plugged in. All right, so we're about to see right now. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. You can never tell with these old cars what's going on. So here we go. Start it up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! It's working, guys. Oh yes, this sounds so good. All right, let's let this thing warm up a little bit. Well, actually no, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna put all this back to normal. Not normal, but I'm gonna put all the stuff back. I don't wanna work on a hot motor. Anyway, it's fixed, guys. It seems to be the issue. Sounds really good. I'm super happy because, like I said, as you guys know, old cars, man, once you touch something, something else breaks. So cross my fingers, it'll run fine. According to a lot of people on the forums and stuff, coil packs, they typically always die, especially, you know, they're like 30 years old at this point. So they're probably gonna need to get changed out if you haven't changed them out yet. And luckily, that was our issue. Sometimes it could be the cam angle sensor, the MAF, stuff like that. But luckily, it was easy as replacing a coil. These things aren't cheap, man. They're like $100 a piece, and there's 6 of them. So I can understand if people want to go the aftermarket route, and you know, by all means, do what works for you. So at least we know that the car has new coils and new plugs now. Hopefully, it's all good. I mean, I think before we get this car on the road, I think I do probably want to change out the fuel filter. And that's it. I mean, for the most part, it's all stock, so it shouldn't need much maintenance other than the basic like oil change and stuff like that. Maybe a coolant flush. The thing's been running fine. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is and start upgrading as need be. I don't really want to throw too much money at this thing in the beginning. I kind of want to enjoy it. I still have yet to register this car, but I'm glad that it runs well now, so that way I don't mind spending money to get this thing registered. There's a lot of plans in store for this thing, but like I said, at first I do want to just drive it around and enjoy it as it is. But for the meantime, let me go ahead and put this all back together and maybe put in our door speakers today. I'm not too sure. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and put all this back together. Okay, so now I'm gonna just start pulling things off. So hopefully not too bad. Surprisingly, a lot of the clamps and the hoses and stuff are still malleable, still rubber is what I'm trying to say. And not cracking, except for this one PCB hose over here. But for the most part, the bagage still cherry. So I'm gonna start off by plugging in the coil pack's already plugged in, but what's it called? Bolting them down, because screws in first before you tighten them all down. If not, you're gonna have a hard time lining everything up. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm in a good mood because it works. Nothing like figuring out little issues with your car, especially when it's been down. Well, it's been down for a minute. Anyway, you guys probably don't know this, but this car's been apart for like 2 weeks. It's because I've been waiting for shipping on those coils. Like I said, they don't really stock these coil packs here in the US. I tried to look up like a cross reference on this coil pack and see if they use them for other cars. And to my knowledge, and according to the forums, they don't use these on another car. And I guess that's the hard part about having a car from Japan, especially if they don't have to share the same motor, is you gotta get parts from overseas. Unless you know somebody locally, stateside, that has the parts you need. But yeah, anyway, we are almost done bolting these things down. By the way, I appreciate everybody who's taken time to like comment on the video, like the videos lately. We're back to our regularly scheduled program, so I know it's not going to be as exciting as like the Japan content and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoy the content still and like hanging out with us, because, you know, we enjoy making these videos and we don't make too much money off of them. So it's really cool to just see the support in general. So thank you guys again for, you know, sticking around, hanging out with us here. I know we're not some Alamo Z, TJ Hunt and stuff like that, but we are real people. You know, we're just like you. We work regular jobs, but we share the same passion. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching and supporting the content here on the channel. It really does mean a lot, and I just want to let you guys know that we really do appreciate you guys. So, oh, am I missing bolts, yo? Nope, got them all right here. Time to put this cover on. Oh, I have to loosen that. Dang it. Hi, mommy. Okay. I'm just gonna put these buggers back on and we should be cherry for good. If you guys seen the last video, you see me take this off and on 100 times. So I think I'm just gonna finish this and check in back with you guys after it's done, put together. So that wasn't that bad, it's all back together. I know I was complaining about how much stuff it was to take apart in the first video, but I guess like after you do it a couple of times, you kind of just remember exactly what needs to come off, what needs to go back together. So it wasn't that bad. It took me a little bit, but it's all back together now, guys. So we're gonna cross our fingers, start this thing back up, and it should be running cherry. Hopefully plugged everything in. All vacuum hoses and stuff is in. I'm pretty sure it is, so shouldn't be any issues. Ready? She cherry, she cherry. Okay, let's let it warm up for a bit. I gotta put the battery thing back on. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. It's pretty much going to be a simple short video today guys. Hopefully you guys liked hanging out with us. One question. What do you guys think about this red cover? This cover came like this from Japan and I think that's kind of dope. Do you think I should paint it though? You think I should paint it a different color or should we leave it red because it's from Japan? The previous owner painted it. It's not a stock color. I don't know. I think it's like silver is a stock color. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm digging the red. It really is a nice red though. It's just really dirty right now. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think I should paint it or just leave it. Alright. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting us here on the channel. Like I said, you know, I know it's not the Japan footage that we're just doing for a couple months, but we're back to the regularly scheduled program, which is here in the garage. So thank you guys so much for supporting us, still hanging around with us. Like I said, we truly appreciate you guys from the bottom of our heart. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and stay good.